Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Nice floor. Real modest. Looks like the other me was compensating. She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Thankfully, Graham's mail access was restored. I hoped it would help me figure out more about who this guy was. Whoever unknown author was had sent Graham an attachment for the holo. Espionage during the Hobart Wars. Nice to see the propaganda was still around. The calendar showed today as a holiday, Aspiration Day. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. The device could display a custom hologram. It was probably controlled from a terminal nearby. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox. The HoloLens now projected fragmented data. The HoloLens now projected fragmented data. I swapped the lens back to the original one. I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. It was a secret message. Aspiration Gala. Midnight. Be there. The gala. That's tonight. And I need to be there.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
That is one big puddle.
Ah.
She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Hey, Songbird.
Hello, husband.
Husband?
Graham is my dear husband.
What?
Just go with it, Joey.
Strictly temporary. I see you've changed. Good idea. You looked like a Gaplander.
So you're supposed to go to this Aspiration Gala.
Not anymore. After all these years. Finally, a high enough kudos level to get me to high places. And the Aspiration Gala? That was my chance to soar. The sort of kudos levels that are gonna be there. My status would skyrocket.
Sounds like fun.
It would have been. Now I'll never know.
Are you still mad about the Aspiration?
Yes!
How do you get invited to the Aspiration Gala?
If you have a high enough kudos level, you get tickets. Which I had until you came along.
Oh, right. Mentor Alonso.
Don't blame him. Why didn't my husband just shut up? Instead of ranting and raving about conspiracies and all that nonsense.
Can I ask you about some missing children?
I'd rather you didn't.
What's with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso. He's a high-ranking official. And thanks to you, he won't be taking his eyes off us anytime soon.
We got away with it, didn't we?
Do you think he's a fool? When he finds out who you really are, we're both done for. My kudos won't survive another hit like that.
What were you saying about kudos?
You mean all the kudos I've now lost, thanks to you?
Yeah, kudos. That's important, right?
Were you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people. They've got standards that you don't see enough of around here.
I like the sound of this lower level, Foster.
I'm not sure we'd fit in down there. Your shell is too rusty.
Me? Take a look at your coat. It's filthy.
Oh, stop bickering, you two.
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
Nothing stupid?
Very amusing. But for now, you are...
Looks like Graham.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. It took hours to see the finished photo. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
What do you know about the council?
They run the city.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can't.
You work for the Ministry of Comfort?
Sure do.
You don't seem the type to settle for a cleaning job.
Cleaning supervisor, thank you very much. And you'll find in Union City,
How so?
you know, get the job done, don't get in trouble, keep a smile on your face, the usual.
Bye, Songbird.
Yeah, bye.
Got a minute?
Excuse me. Is something the matter? What blessed...
Yeah. Poor kid was acting really
Weird as in eerie? Weird as in unnatural?
eerie, yes. Unnatural, yes. Humorous, no.
Oh, shame. On a scale of 0 to 1, how humorous would you say that incident was?
You mean the girl? 0.
That is very helpful. The poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel Esquire sends his regards and/or condolences.
How nice of you, Reginald.
Correction, sir. If one may be so bold, Mr. Schnippel is of course sir's human neighbor. How sir might mistake yours truly, Tarquin, for our beloved poet laureate is beyond imagining.
Are you going to the Aspiration Gala? What do you mean?
Yours truly is performing in front of the best and brightest of Union City.
Performing what?
Droid poetry, sir.
Oh boy. So this poetry performance you mentioned, what's the story?
One has been invited to recite a humorous poem of one's own devising at tonight's Aspiration Gala.
You, a droid, have been tasked with writing a poem?
Oh, yes, sir. The poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel, and this year he has invited me to open for him by reading an inspirational and humorous example of droid...
Droid poetry? How's that working out?
Very good, sir.
Laugh.
Oh, is there a difference?
That's what I thought. If I gave you a bit of inspiration for your poem, could you get me into the gala?
Sir, that would be only fair. I'm sure sir would enjoy the fruits of that inspiration at the performance.
I realized if I could help Tarquin with his poem, he could get me into the gala. Who are you again?
Tarquin, Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your service.
So you're a servant?
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aide.
Do you work in these apartments?
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
I'm Graham Grundy.
Of course, sir. Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to
One would need one to remind one.
Does sir mean sir would need one to remind sir, or one would need sir to...
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words. Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
When's the last time you saw me?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind sir that one works with sir's neighbor.
One would need one to remind.
Does sir mean sir would need one to remind sir?
One is not sure anymore.
Aha, sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no? Sir is too... And yet, if only one could...
Could I hear some...
Fine idea.
If you're looking for average, he's your man.
After 148,606 iterations, I have narrowed down the contenders to a manageable number. Here is number 59. There was once an A with unforeseen predicate P. Factor F occurred next, which was and hilarious consequence C.
Ha! Brilliant! Bravo!
It might be a little...
Dear me, it's not about noses. It is...
How very...
Indeed. That is what makes it so very funny.
Absolutely. See you later, Tarquin.
Will I?
Huh? It's just a phrase.
Shall we schedule in another meeting?
I don't think that's necessary.
Such ambiguity. A tortured soul.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Tarquin's master Reginald was supposed to be around here somewhere.
Hooray! Another customer! Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Well, got wings, pal. You ain't nothing special.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
I was looking for an eccentric poet, and Reginald certainly fit the bill.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order. Please scan your U-chip to place an order. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
What is that awful noise? Droid, what is the meaning of the horrible music playing in the VIP lounge?
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
the rabble to make such a racket?
Attention, citizens. You are present at the scene of an active alarm.
Did I do something wrong?
That remains to be seen. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I think I saw that poet messing around.
I shall investigate. I recommend you keep a distance from the subject. You may go about your business.
Okay, so
Would you just look at all those vertices?
calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen. Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen. Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen. Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen.
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here. Happy Aspiration Day, sir. Now, step 2. Time to choose your favorite hologram.
Do they do anything different?
Oh, no, sir. It's purely cosmetic. Once you've made your choice, you'll be all set. Please choose your desired hologram.
I think the Spankle's head really speaks to my...
Wonderful choice. You'll stand tall above your fellow citizens. There, your aspiration brooch is ready to collect.
Thanks.
Everything is
I
fine.
now had Reginald's poetry on my aspiration brooch. Just what Tarquin was after.
All social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizens.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Got a minute?
Excuse me. Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello?
Good off to work.
What? Oh, yes, the cleaning won't supervise itself. So Reginald's the go-to...
Absolutely.
And yet he's asked...
Yes.
I see. I found you some...
Bravo, sir. And where was it?
It's always in the last...
Would sir care?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Oh, sir. What an assembly of words. This will have the humans sitting with their backs against the backs of their chairs and their arms upon the armrests. This is sure to conjure heightened emotions from Master Reginald when one reads it.
Oh, you bet.
I don't want to find out which emotions.
Excuse me, sir. Now, may one bestow upon sir a token of gratitude?
If by that you...
One does indeed.
Thank you, Tarquin.
No, sir. Oh, there is one small issue, sir.
What's that?
I do believe your attire is somewhat inadequate for the soiree this eve. Perhaps I can find something for you.
That'd be most appreciated.
Welcome home. Your delivery has been placed in your domicile.
Looking sharp, Rob. Don't get any ideas, Foster. Just because it has arms doesn't make
You
it...
changed clothes. What's the occasion?
I knew Songbird was upset that she wasn't going to the gala. I'm still looking for Milo. I was going to check out the industrial area again, in case I've missed anything.
The only thing you've missed is the chance to make it in Union City. I thought Graham's fantasies were bad enough, but you...
Sorry you feel like that, but that child is in danger.
To think I could be at the Aspiration Gala. Face it, Foster.
No, I'm going to rescue him and all...
Whatever.
As I stared at the opulence of this Aspiration Gala extravaganza, my eye was caught by a movement on a walkway. These had to be the people that I was looking for. The people who would lead me to Milo. I had to find a way to get up to that walkway and find out where they were going.
Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
It looked pretty tasty, but I was at the party to find answers, not snacks. They really were fancy sandwiches. The crusts had been cut off.
I'm very sorry, Mentor Alonso. I don't know what happened.
It won't do, Astrid. Won't do at all. This is the Aspiration Gala, after all.
Yes, sir, of course.
And you said you believe the firework projector was tampered with?
I'm not entirely sure, but it was working perfectly during the rehearsals.
Regardless, I trust that the issue really is now resolved, and that you'll be keeping a closer eye on things from now on.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you won't have to keep leaving your station unsupervised?
Absolutely not. You can count on me.
Now, back to work, Mr. Grundy, what a pleasant surprise. Of course, Aspiration Day always does deliver surprises.
It's all about who you know, isn't it?
Indeed. I'd be very interested to find out more about who exactly you know.
I was wondering if you'd seen any odd behavior at the party.
Odd? Suspicious how?
You know what? Never mind. Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother, Mr. Grundy. But I must warn you, if you've observed any suspicious behavior, you must report it to the relevant authority immediately.
Understood, Mentor Alonso.
What he said.
I'll see you around.
Do keep a smile on your face, Mr. Grundy.
The mysterious figure had gotten upstairs somehow. I was sure that if I could get past the technician and snoop around, I could give chase. It was a hand scanner.
I always say, judge a society on its firework parties.
If the technician was supervising the fireworks, maybe I could use them to draw her out.
Hello? Is everything okay down there?
How does the elevator work?
Like an elevator? But it's staff only, not for guests of the party.
I need to get up to that control room.
Nuh-uh. Official employees only.
It's an emergency.
There isn't even a toilet up here.
Come quick, the fireworks are going crazy.
They look perfectly good from up here.
Something has gone wrong with the fireworks.
You and I have a very different idea of wrong. They're working fine.
Something has gone wrong with the fire...
You and I have... They're working fine.
Actually, never mind.
Okay, bye.
VIP area. Not for the likes of you and me, Foster. Foster? Word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.